So hi guys and welcome to Drive Spark. I'm Promeet and today we are driving the MG Hector. Now this car over here, this variant is the petrol hybrid variant and it is fantastic to drive around the city and on the highway. So stay tuned to this video as we tell you everything you need to know about this SUV. So now let's start off with the front end of the car. So the very first thing you'll notice that this car is really broad, it's really tall. I mean, it's a really big SUV and there are a lot of chrome elements all around. You get this massive grille over here that is very nicely finished and you get this huge MG logo. Now right underneath the MG logo you get a camera, a front facing camera. So this has a 360-degree camera option. Also you get chrome accents all along the grille. I mean that are continuing from the DRLs going around the grille, and it looks really awesome, looks really premium. You also have some amount of chrome accents present over here. So now let me explain you this entire cluster. That's the lighting. So over here on top what you can see is the DRL, and when you switch on the indicators, so this DRL switches back to the indicator, it turns orange and it is and the indicator goes from inside to outside like you find in the Audis. So it just looks really cool. Now over here what you see is the headlamp unit on the bumper. This is a full LED cluster over here. It gets two projectors, one for the high beam, one for the low beam, and over here if you see you get a cornering light which also acts as the fog lamp. You get a grille beneath this. So overall guys, this car from the front is very big and it looks really beautiful. Okay, so now let's talk about the side profile. So as you can see from the side, the car looks really long and it stands really high. It's a full-fledged SUV, and as far as chrome is concerned, you again get a lot of chrome on the side. Also you first of all get chrome over here, as you can see on the tail lamp. Then you get a chrome strip that runs all the way from the D pillar to the A pillar. You get chromes on the door handle, you get chrome over here on the sides, and over here you have the Morris Garage's logo on the chrome. So yeah, there is a lot of chrome present. There's body colored ORVM on which also you have chrome accents, chrome elements, and in between you have the integrated indicator. So yeah guys, a lot of body lines. The car looks really aggressive and nice at the same time. From the side you get 192 mm of ground clearance. That's not the best in the class for this size of an SUV compared to its rival like the Harrier, because Harrier has close to 205 mm of ground clearance. You also get this beautiful machined alloy wheels. Now these are 17 inches and they look slightly small compared to the size of the car, where you can see that if you see the car from the side, you can see that the wheels could have been slightly bigger. Now the grip from the tires is really awesome, and also you get luggage carrier mounts over here on which you can place. They are really firm, really strong. So if you want to place your carriers, you have mounts over here and you have this railing, so they are really strong. And guys, one more thing, as you can see that when I move this, the suspension is really soft. I'll talk about it when I drive the car. So if you can see that there is a lot of body roll in the car. So otherwise guys, I mean the car looks really fantastic from the side. Now this is the engine of the Hector, and this is a petrol engine. It's a 1.5 liter turbocharged petrol engine that pumps out 141 bhp and 250 Nm of torque. Now this is a hybrid, so it's a petrol cum hybrid mix. This is not a plug-in hybrid, this is a mild hybrid. So this has a 48 volt motor and a lithium ion battery set. Now I will explain all of that while I'm driving the car, what that motor does and how that motor helps in the fuel efficiency of the car. So yeah guys, this is the heart of the car. Now this engine is placed very low, you can't see it. There's a lot of space over here and there is a lot of insulation also over here. So yeah, it's a very smooth engine, it's a very refined engine, and I'll tell you more about it when I drive the car. So now let's talk about the rear of the car, and again you will notice that there is a lot of chrome present. There is chrome elements all across the bumper. You get a chrome strip over here, you get a chrome strip over here, also you get the MG logo right over here, you get the Hector badging, you get the hybrid badging over there. Again you get a chrome strip that runs across the boot, and you get chrome around the exhaust pipe. Now what you see over here is actually a reflector. This does not glow. This is the sleek looking tail lamp. Now this is an LED unit, and you also get a camera over here, a reverse parking camera and parking sensor that are really accurate. Now this features a 360-degree camera setup, So you have cameras present on the ORVM also that gives you a satellite image from top of the car when you're parking it, and that is really helpful. Now since we're talking about the rear, let me just open the boot. So this is an electronic boot, and as you can see that it opens at its own speed. So yeah, here you go guys. This is a 587 liter boot space, and there is plenty of space to keep a lot of luggage. Still, if you need more space, you have a 60-40 split, and you can fold the seats and you can keep more luggage. Now you have a button over here. So as I told you, this has an electric gate shut also, and this is one of the coolest features that I like. So again guys, from the rear, the car looks really awesome and really bold. So yeah guys, now we are at the driving seat of the Hector, and the very first thing while entering, you'll notice that this is a really spacious cabin. It has a lot of room, and it's a very well built cabin. The fit and finish quality of things is really amazing. You get the window controls on the door. You get the ORVM controls over here for the brightness around. You get the tail release button over here. You also get bottle holders and cup holders. You get an infinity sound system that is really mesmerizing and really awesome. You also get a big infotainment screen over here. Now this is a 10.4 inch touchscreen that is HD and that is really responsive. Sometimes it tends to lag a bit, and it has the MG command feature, so you can just say hello MG, and I mean, you see, I just said hello MG and it says I'm listening. So with that feature, you can open a lot of things. You can open the sunroof, you can reduce the climate control, you can control the volume, you can change the song. So yeah, I mean, that is a hands-free technology, and you also get a very good instrument cluster now that is partly digital. You get a MID screen in between that gives you a lot of information about the car, from the battery percentage to the trip, and a lot of information that you need over here. Rest of everything is present on the screen over here. You get a single zone climate control. The AC is really excellent. Now talking about the steering, this is a kind of a flat bottom steering wheel, but it is really nice. It's got this leather covering on it that is really soft. You get the controls over here. The steering mounted controls are really awesome. And yeah guys, overall, I mean, this cabin is very good. The fit and finish quality, as I told you, there is soft leather present somewhere, not everywhere. So the dashboard is hard plastic, but the hard plastic quality is really nice. You have soft touch leathers, little bit on the door, little bit on the dash, and a little bit over here. So I mean, it's a mix and a combination of a lot of things. And guys, I mean, the driving seat is really good. I mean, it's really comfortable. It's an electronic seat for the driver. It's only for the driver, not for the passenger. It does not get any memory seats, and you get this silver elements across, I mean, all along the AC vents that look really cool, and it gets an all black cabin. So yeah guys, I mean, it's a very nice place to be when you're driving this car. So now let's head to the rear and I'll tell you more about that. So guys, now we are at the rear seat of the Hector, and as you can see that this seat over here in the front is adjusted according to my height, and I'm a fairly tall person, so I'm a 6 feet 2 inch person. Now you can see that this seat, the distance between this seat and my knee is a lot. So I mean, legroom wise and headroom wise, there is no complaint whatsoever in this car. It is absolutely phenomenal. Again, you get some soft touch leathers on the door, and the seats are really awesome. I guess you can recline the seat also if you want. Now there you go. I mean, this seat reclines really backwards, and if you have a manual handle for this to do that. And if you want to shift towards the left hand side, no difficulty, because this is completely a flat bed. As you can see that there is nothing. So if your car is parked at a place where there is a wall or something, you can just simply shift from the right to the left, because the floor is really flat. It's a flat bed, and you get AC vents over here that are really effective. But I think there should have been some vents at the back also, because it's actually a very big car. And you also get, if you're 4 people traveling, you get this very good armrest over here that is covered in a really soft material, and you get cup holders over here. Plus you also get a huge panoramic sunroof that continues all the way from the front till the back over here, so you get a clear view of what's going on outside. And if you're traveling and if it's raining, just open the shade from here and you will just enjoy the ride. So guys, we are back at the driving seat of the Hector, and let me just quickly give you an engine brief. So this is a 1.5 liter petrol engine that pumps out 141 bhp and 250 Nm of torque. Now it's mated to a 6-speed manual transmission, and you also have an automatic available. This variant that we are driving is the petrol hybrid variant. So as I told you, I'll be explaining you what the hybrid motor does. There is a 48 volt motor inside this, and there's a lithium ion battery. Now the battery is placed somewhere behind this seat, underneath this seat, and it is not placed outside the cabin. It is placed inside the cabin because it's a lithium ion battery and there could be some heating issues that it might face. So that's why it is present in the inside, and there is a motor that assists the turbo. So at very low RPM, it just gives you that initial torque boost of close to 25 to 27 Nm, and that helps in the fuel efficiency. So this is not a proper hybrid car, the car that runs only on an electric motor. So this motor is to assist the engine so that it reduces the level of stress on the engine, leading to more fuel efficiency, more fuel economy, and it's a very quiet engine. The NVH levels are very awesome. It is so quiet in the cabin. And the mild hybrid system also includes a start-stop assist. So when you are at a stop signal, if the battery is charged enough, it will automatically shut the car, and when you hit the clutch again, it will start it. So all these things together, I mean, they make a difference as far as the fuel efficiency is concerned. And since we are speaking about the fuel efficiency, in the city we are getting close to between 10 and 12 in the petrol, so that is really nice. And on the highway, when we did a stretch, so we got close to 14.7 to maybe 15, you can say, and if you keep a light foot, you will get more. And the diesel variant is the 2-liter engine, so that is more efficient than the petrol. But for a petrol car, this is really nice, and the power delivery is really linear. I mean, the clutch is so smooth and soft. It does not tire you out at all in the traffic situation, in bumper to bumper traffic. And the gear shift, I mean, the gear knob is really smooth. It does not lag. It does not have that jerkiness in it. Overall, guys, I mean, it's a very fantastic car. And as far as the suspension is concerned, now here there are a few things that I need to tell. First of all, the suspension is really nice. It is towards the extreme soft side, and the car has a lot of body roll, I must say. Like you can see that as I showed you from the exterior also, it has a lot of body roll, but on the flip side, the ride is really comfortable, and the potholes and the bumps, you do not feel them because the suspension just absorbs them so neatly and so nicely. It is just fantastic. The cabin is really quiet. I mean, you are cruising at, say, the 5th gear. Right now I'm at 4th gear. I'm doing a 50. The RPM is at 1200 maybe. So the electric motor is assisting right now on the MID screen right in front of me. The battery is charged 73%, and the motor is putting slight amount of input in the engine along with the engine, so that it can create that level of fuel efficiency, and it can create that boost, so you don't have that lag that comes in between. It's really nice. So this is a mild hybrid system, and it is just awesome. Infinity system, it has, I guess, 9 speaker system, so that is really nice. The level of quality in the audio is excellent. I'm really impressed. And as far as the comfort is concerned, these seats are really nice, especially the rear seats, because the rear seats have a lot of space. They have a lot of legroom and headroom as well, and also you get a huge panoramic sunroof through which you can enjoy the climate outside if you're going for a long drive or whatever. The steering, guys, is really light and it's really soft. Now they should have stiffened up the steering wheel a little bit, because on high speeds, I mean, this is a huge car with a lot of body roll, and on high speeds you need a little bit of stiff steering. This steering wheel is really light. I mean, for a car this size, the steering wheel is absolutely light. There are no modes as far as the driving modes are concerned. There are no modes over here. So this is an awesome car, and again I'll tell you, the NVH levels is really awesome. It's very quiet in the cabin and you can literally hear nothing. The AC is awesome. I mean, I have kept the temperature at 27.5 degrees and the fan speed at like 1, and it was cooling the cabin still. The AC is really excellent and is extraordinary. Otherwise guys, fit and finish quality is really awesome. Everything is really nice. The driver seat is electronically adjustable. I wish that there could have been a lumbar support for the driver, because I mean the passengers can adjust, the driver has to drive. For me, the seat is slightly bulging out from where the lumbar support comes out, so if there was a lumbar support it would have been really great. Otherwise guys, it's a big thumbs up from my end, and I really loved the Hector. I mean, especially this petrol variant, it is really quiet, it's really refined, power delivery is absolutely linear. So guys, that was the MG Hector petrol hybrid variant, and the prices of the Hector starts at 12.5 lakh ex showroom and goes all the way up to the 17.3 lakh ex showroom mark. Now this variant over here is priced at 15 lakh ex showroom, and I hope I explained the car well to you. If you need to know anything else, please mention it down in the comment section and we will get back to you on that. Until then, I am Promit signing out. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching.